Cardinals baseball here on Let's Talk Sports. It is the finale of a 3-game set. Interleague play as the Cardinals get set to take on the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody, and welcome to the broadcast booth. In this one, I'm Josh Wright with the call. It is great to be back. I think it's been like 3 weeks since we've done a game, and now we're back here today. This is a very exciting pitching matchup. Eric Fetty on the mound versus Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray on the mound for the Cardinals. We traded Eric Fetty to the Rays in this franchise mode and for Shane McClanahan and a couple other relievers. This is the rubber match. The Rays took Game 1. Cardinals took Game 2. Should be a fun matchup here at Tropicana Field. Why are we playing at Tropicana Field, you might ask? Sometimes you know and sometimes you don't know. That's my answer there. But here we go. Cardinals and Rays are next on Let's Talk Sports. We are live from Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays since 1998. It was originally opened in 1990. Eric Fetty on the mound for the Rays, 25 starts, 9-4. 2.92 ERA, 1.11 WHIP. Those are completely different stats compared to what he's putting up in real life. Yohan Rojas leads off for St. Louis. We do have the quick counts on for today. There's a cutter, and it's 1-2. Rays 53 and 76. They're not really playing for anything at this point. The grounder back to Fetty, throw to first in time, and that's out number 1. Here is the Cardinal lineup in this one. Rojas leads off, then it's Lars Nootbaar, Wilson Contreras, Jordan Walker, Arenado, Alec Burleson, Mason Wynn, Ezekiel Duran, and then Ivan Herrera, all in that order. Brendan Donovan, Trent Grisham, Weston Wilson, Podges, and Tyler Fitzgerald on the Redbird bench. Yuck. Here's Lars Nootbaar hitting .262. And a sinker is crushed out to right field, and this one is his head off the wall. Nootbaar goes for second, and he's in with a 1-out double. That's his 19th double on the season recorded. Looks like he tried to do a bit too much. Could have been a home run. Or we thought it had the distance to be a home run, but it stays inside the park. So Nootbaar will settle for 2. Here's Contreras hitting .271 on the year. 25 home runs, 70 runs batted in. There's a 2-2 count on him against Eric Fetty. 2-2 pitch. That's back to Fetty, throw to first in time, and that's out number 2. We haven't done the defensive lineup yet for the Rays. We'll probably introduce their lineup when they're due up to bat in the bottom of the inning. Two-one pitch to Jordan Walker. The 2-2, and there's a sinker that's hit out to shallow left. And the Rays coming to bat in their half of the inning when we return. And there's Sonny Gray on the mound for St. Louis. 26 starts, 11-4, 151.1 innings pitched. 3.03 ERA, 1.12 WHIP, 160 strikeouts. Nice little strikeout rate of 25.9% and a 5.7% walk rate. So the Cardinals going into this game, they're looking for win number 110 on the year. And for those of you old school baseball fans who still care about the win pitcher records, Sonny Gray will go for win number 12. There's a fly ball to right. Burleson makes the catch, and that's out number 1. Here's the Rays lineup in this one. Josh Lowe was the leadoff hitter. Then Ha-Seong Kim, TJ Friedel, the former Cincinnati Red, Junior Caminero hits cleanup. He's at third. Eloy Jimenez, Jonathan Aranda, Braden Taylor, Xavier Isaac at first, and then Danny Jansen is behind the plate. Danny Jansen, I think he just got traded. I think he was traded in real life to, I think the Brewers. I'm pretty sure he got traded. There's a grounder to Duran. Throw to first in time, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, TJ.
So 2 quick outs, and here's TJ Friedel hitting .238. Has a .699 OPS, 12 home runs, and 37 RBIs on the year. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. There's a fly ball into right. Burleson will make the catch, and we go to the second. After a scoreless first inning at the Trop, Arenado, Burleson, and Wynn all due up when we return.
Leading off for the Cardinals,
Nolan Arenado leads off for the Cardinals in the top of inning number 2. Cardinals wrapping up a 6-game road trip in Florida. Played the Marlins, and now here we are in St. Pete playing the Rays. Cardinals will be back home for a 4-game series versus the Pirates, and then head to Cincinnati next weekend. And then we'll go into the month of September. I know we're at the end of the season pretty much, but base hit into left field for Burleson. It's a 1-out single. Part of the reason why I haven't really been streaming through the Cardinals franchise. I've been busy with school. You guys know how it is. Dad and I also forgot my headset last time I was home. So we got it now. Not to mention we got the big TV. The best TV. The better TV, I should say. The TV that I got at my apartment. My college apartment. It's a smaller TV that I've had since I was in like 7th grade. 2-1 the count to Duran. Started off his season with the Texas Rangers and then came over to the Cardinals in a trade. Both Cardinals and Rangers, 2 teams that were both eliminated from playoff contention this week. Very, very sad. Durant strikes down, and we go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. 2 hits for the Cardinals so far, and that's pretty much it. Against their old friend Eric Fetty. Here's Junior Caminero. He was, I believe, the all-star for the Rays in real life. He's having a really good year. That's it, foul, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Junior Caminero with 44 home runs on the year. And he's only 22 years old. 21 going on 22. This is his first full season with the Rays, and he had a 4.2 WAR, 44 home runs, 109 RBIs, hitting .260 with a 835 OPS. I'm not too sure what his numbers were in MLB The Show, but we could probably check. We'll definitely check in his next at-bat. But here's Eloy Jimenez, someone that I watched quite a bit when he was with the Chicago White Sox. There's a fly ball into right field. Burleson tracks it down. It will go foul. And the count is 2-2. If I sound a little tired in this broadcast, that's because I kind of am. Got picked up around, I think, 2 o'clock. Or around 3, I think my grandpa came by, picked me up, and went to the grocery store for a little bit. Grounder to Mason Wynn. Throw to first in time, and that's out number 2. Might end up doing another stream right after this, so that way we can get some games going. Might do a college football stream tomorrow. Not exactly sure which game I'm going to do. A lot of you guys have been asking how come I am not playing Madden. I do plan on getting Madden. It's just right now I just don't have the funds for it. Here's a 1-2. Aranda fouls it off. Jonathan Aranda hitting .229. 12 home runs, 35 RBIs, 26 years old. Why is he at 66 overall? I'm not too sure. But what I am sure of is he's going to jam this fastball. It'll go into left field. Newpar will make the catch. And we are going to go into the 3rd inning. 2 scoreless innings here at Tropicana Field. Rays and Cardinals. That's the matchup for you here today. MLB News and Notes. Phillies call up the number 29 prospect in baseball, Justin Crawford from AAA. Marlins won an extra inning game versus the Blue Jays. And Mookie Betts celebrates his 300th career home run. 300 career home runs for Mookie. Here's Ivan Herrera, 2-2 count. That is into right. That's going to be a base hit as it drops right in front of Lowe. Herrera is on. That is hit number 3 in this game for St. Louis. Here's Johan Rojas. Rojas hitting .270. That is fouled away. Going into the month of September, or the last week of August here in this franchise, we'll have 4 with the Pirates, 3 with the Reds. In Cincinnati, there's a strikeout. Strikeout number 2 for Eric Betty. Then the Cardinals will be back home playing the A's and Giants. Go on the road to Seattle and Milwaukee. Come back home September 15th through the 21st. That'll be the last homestand. We'll have the Reds and Brewers in town. And then on the road to San Francisco. And then Wrigley Field to play the Cubs. Cardinals and Cubs played each other in real life today. Cubs gave the Cards a big old butt whooping. 12-1 was the final score. That's what happens when you have Miles Michaelis pitching. Newbar works the count 3-2. He's hitting in the number 2 spot here today. Before trading for Johan Rojas, he was the leadoff guy. Is there strikeout number 3 for Eric Betty? That's fouled away. The count is 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Tampa Bay loves Eric Fetty, huh? Well, if he was pitching there the way he's been pitching in real life, I don't know if they'd really like him very much. Now Contreras works a full count with 2 outs. Jordan Walker on deck. Back-to-back strikeouts for Eric Fetty. Fetty with 4 strikeouts. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, no score. There's also a great time to talk about Cardinal-themed tickets. They're a great way to get access to exclusive promotional items and fan events. For details and full list of dates, visit cardinals.com/theme. Been a while since I've talked about one of these. September 2nd, Tuesday, September 2nd is Hello Kitty Night at the ballpark. When the Cardinals have the A's coming to town. A leadoff walk to Taylor. Rays have their first guy get on base here today. Xavier Isaac fouls it off. The count is 1-1, I believe. Hey, Braven, what's going on, good sir? 2-2 is the count. Grounder to Arenado, 1. And got them both. A double play.
Batting up, the catcher, Danny.
A nice turn by Duran as Arenado makes a nice throw to second. Able to make a nice double play. Here's Danny Jansen. Someone who I believe is not on the Rays anymore. I believe he got traded to the Brewers. If that's the case, he's been on 5 different teams. Or 4 different teams in the last 2 years. Blue Jays, Red Sox, Rays, and the Brewers. Either way, he grounds out to Arenado. End of 3 here at the Trop. No score. Jordan Walker 2 for 10 in this series. 0 for 1 here today. Having a really good year. He had a kind of a disappointing season in real life, but we don't talk about that. There's a nice play at first by Xavier Isaac. Fetty races to the bag, covers for the out. What a nice play. Nice diving stop by the first baseman, Xavier Isaac, and a nice effort by Eric Fetty as he races to the bag, does his thing. That is a quick out, number 1. Now Arenado due up. Hitting .302 on the year. 0 for 1. Cutter, strike 3. That is, I believe, the 5th strikeout for Fetty. And now it's Alec Burleson's turn. There's a strike, 1 and 2. Burleson 2 for 4 in his last game with a double. I'm assuming it was the game before this.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2. Marlins promote Vance Honeycutt, the number 92 prospect in baseball, their number 9 prospect to Jacksonville, to AAA. And they promoted their number 3 prospect, PJ Morlando, to AA, Pensacola, Florida. I've been to Pensacola, Florida a couple times. They're also promoting Bryce Eldridge to AAA. Good for the Marlins. Good for the Marlins. Grounder to Kim. And that's at number 3. Rays have the top of their order due up when we return. No score. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Josh Lowe leads off for the Rays, and it's Kim and TJ Friedel all due up. Already in the bottom of the 4th inning, and we've been live for 18 minutes and 30 seconds. I think we might do another game after this. I'm not 100% sure. We might. There's a fly ball into left. It will go in foul ground.
Nope, that's a ball. 2-2 is down.
Low caught, looking on strike 3. What do you know? That's the first strikeout recorded by Sonny Gray. Here's a 1-2. Here's a 2-2 to Kim. Another strikeout for Sonny Gray. That's back-to-back.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
On this day, September 26, 1970, Ernie from Sesame Street made his debut, or made it on the Billboard Hot 100, thanks to the Rubber Ducky song. Yes, the Rubber Ducky song came out 55 years ago. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make bad time lots of fun. Rubber Ducky, awfully fond of you. Don't make me sing the whole thing, please. You guys don't want to hear my singing. Grounder to win. End of 4. Mason Wynn in the bottom half of the Cardinal lineup, 2 up when we return for the 5th inning. No score.
Leading off for St. Louis,
Mason Wynn, Ezekiel Duran, and Herrera all due up here.
I got 3 and 2.
In the 5th inning, Mason Wynn, 8 stolen bases on the year. There's another strikeout for Eric Fetty. That's his 6th strikeout recorded.
now batting, the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Another strikeout for Eric Fetty. And now Ivan Herrera. Oops.
Ball.
Uh-oh. There we go. Fetty strikes out the side. Fetty strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the 5th. No score.
And leading up,
Here are the Cy Young candidates on the National League. Zach Wheeler, Tyler Glasnow, and Sonny Gray all in the top 3. Though I believe it probably will go to Zach Wheeler since he has just the better statistics compared to Glasnow and Sonny Gray. Very cool that Sonny Gray is a Cy Young candidate this year. Caminero fouls it off. And the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes, hitting .241, 7 home runs, 38 runs batted in. A very different season compared to what he's doing in real life. There's a strikeout for Sonny Gray. That's his 3rd.
now batting, left fielder,
That's half of what Eric Fetty has. Here's Eloy Jimenez. He is 1 for 7 in this series.
We got a full count.
Another strikeout.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
ball, 2 strikes.
Grounder to Arenado. And we go to the 6th inning. Top of the Cardinal order due up. Eric Fetty, he has been on fire in this game. He's only allowed 3 hits. He's got 8 strikeouts recorded. 84 pitches thrown so far. There's a cutter. There's a look at the Rays bullpen. They got 2 righties warming up. Cardinals, I'm pretty sure they're going to have some guys warming up here pretty soon. There's a fly ball into left. Diving catch, and he can't get it. Rojas will stay put at first. And for the first time tonight, the leadoff man is on for St. Louis. A little fly ball into left. That's off the glove of Eloy Jimenez. He tried to make the diving catch. He couldn't come up with it. And so, leadoff man's on for St. Louis. Here's Nootbaar, 1 for 2 with the double. 1 of 4 hits in this game came from Lars Nootbaar. There's a fly ball into right field. Low goes back. This one is up. And this one is gone. Lars Nootbaar, a 2-run shot to right field, and it's 2-0 St. Louis. Two nothing Cards. Here's Contreras. Nice home run by Nootbaar. That was his 24th of the year. Contreras with 25. By the way, the count is 1-2. I learned something new today that I had never known before. Did you guys know, apparently, grapes have melatonin in them? Never knew that until now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jordan.
And growing up as a kid, you know, I was pretty good when it comes to eating grapes. Like, grapes are like one of my favorite, like, fruits. Green grapes especially. I'm not too big into the purple grapes or the reddish grapes. But yeah, apparently grapes have like a low thing of melatonin in them. Which is interesting because after like I used to eat a big thing of grapes, I would never get tired or sleepy. Which is the whole point of melatonin. And a walk to Jordan Walker. Kevin Cash will pop out of the dugout. Eric Fetty is done for the day. Kevin Kelly's coming in. I'm pretty sure the Cardinals are pretty excited to not see Eric Fetty on the mound anymore. And Kevin Kelly is excited. He got out of the inning and got Lars Nootbaar to hit into a double play. But Lars Nootbaar hit a 2-run homer out to right field to make this a 2-0 Cardinal lead. Beautiful home run off the bat of
And leading up for the Rays,
Lars Nootbaar to make this a 2-0 St. Louis lead. Two balls, 1 strike to count to Braden Taylor. He's 1 for 4 in his last game. I'm pretty sure that came... I'm not too sure if this guy's a starter. Yeah, he is. He went 1 for 4 in Game 2 of this series. Was 0 for 4 in Game 1. He's had a couple strikeouts in the first 2 games. Michael McGreevy pitched Game 1, or Game 2, and then Quinn Matthews pitched the night before. Which means Shane McClanahan will start the first game of the next series we have versus the Pirates. So the order of the rotation: Sonny Gray pitching tonight. We got Shane McClanahan, Jose Barrios, Michael McGreevy, or not McGreevy, Quinn Matthews, and Michael McGreevy, the 2 lefties, or the 2 rookies. Rookie left-hander Quinn Matthews, and then the rookie right-hander Michael McGreevy. In the back end of the rotation, fly ball to right. Burleson makes the catch. That's out number 1.
The first baseman.
One away. Here's Xavier Isaac. He's hitting .279 versus righties. 7 bombs, 24 runs batted in. Much different numbers, meanwhile, compared to the lefties. I'm not too sure if this guy played the first game versus the Cardinals. He did. He actually went 2 for 3. And I'm pretty sure Quinn Matthews was pitching that game. 1-2 pitch. Isaac strikes out. That was a game that the Cardinals went on to lose, 7-1. And then they took Game 2 of this series. Here's Danny Jansen. One ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. 2-0 Cardinals in the in the bottom of the 6th inning. Sweeper struck him out, and we go to the 7th. Look at that record. And the NL Central side, 109 wins, 21 losses. What a season this Cardinals team is having in video game land. Burleson shoots one up the middle for a base hit. And it's a leadoff single for Burleson here in the 7th. Now bring in Mason Wynn, 0 for 2. There's a sinker. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wynn 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a pop-up. 3 for 9 throughout this series. I do want to see if the Cardinals have anyone warming up in the bullpen. 2-2 pitch from Kevin Kelly. Looks like I may not be able to see for a while. 2-2. A little fly ball to right. Lowe is there to make the catch. Tracks it down for out number 1. Reaching the 34-minute mark of this live stream. Yes, let's see. Cardinals have nobody in the bullpen warming up. Tropicana Field, I think one of the few ballparks that still has the bullpens on the sides. I remember Wrigley Field used to be like that. San Francisco had the bullpens on the sides. I want to say the Oakland Coliseum, their bullpens might have been on the side also. I'm trying to think who else had their bullpens like on the sides. The old Twin Stadium, I think, did. Yeah. Anyway, 1-2 count from Kelly to Duran. There's a grounder off the glove of the shortstop, Kim. No throw to first.
The batter, the catcher, Yvonne.
2 on, 1 out for the Cardinals here in the 7th inning. And they'll bring in Herrera. Hitting .297 on the year. 2 balls, 1 strike. Herrera hitting .200 and runners in scoring position. For those of you who are not very good with acronyms like me and don't know what RISP means, that is runners in scoring position. Herrera base hit into center field. Burleson's riding third. He's going to come around and score. Duran held up at third, and it's 3-0 St. Louis.
The center fielder, Johan.
Herrera's all fired up. The Cardinal dugout, you know, they're all fired up. Everybody's fired up. There's another base hit to left. Duran scores. Herrera safe at third, and it's 4-0 St. Louis. Rojas with an RBI double. Rays making another bullpen change. They're going to bring in Brian Hudson to face Newbar, who has 2 hits tonight, a double, and this 2-run homer. Here's the 1-1. There's a fastball taken for ball number 2. Brian Hudson, the left-hander, having a 2.34 ERA. I'm not too sure if he came over from the White Sox. That's what I'm assuming, because he's got a White Sox on his picture there, but either way, 2 outs.
The batter, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Two outs. Here's Contreras, and Cash issuing the intentional walk.
The designated hitter, Jordan Walker.
And they will pitch to Jordan Walker with the bases loaded. There's a strike, 2-2. Count is full. In the air to right center field, this ball is down. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. They're going to send a 3rd run home. Jordan Walker has cleared the bases. And just like that, it's 7-0 Cardinals. They intentionally walked Wilson Contreras to load the bases. And that move bites the Rays on the rear end as Jordan Walker hits a 3-run double. And it's 7-0 St. Louis. Now it's Nolan Arenado's turn to come up to the plate. He is 0 for 3 here today. He is the only Cardinal, one of 3 Cardinals besides Wilson Contreras. And, Wilson Contreras got on base, but okay, TV's. being the TV again. Oh, darn it. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, the only Cardinal alongside Mason Wynn did not get on base today.
Two balls, two strikes.
2-2 the count to Arenado. Jordan Walker, the runner, at second base.
We got full count.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Arenado. That's it, foul. Hit foul, 3-2. The 3-2 base hit to right. Jordan Walker comes in to score. He is out. Nice throw by Josh Lowe. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 7-0 St. Louis. Low grounder to Duran. That's out number 1.
Now batting.
Let's see if the Cardinals have anybody warming up now. Yes, they do. Let's see. We've got Phil Maton and Anthony Banda warming up. Banda was a waiver claim earlier this year. I think the Dodgers had him on waivers, and we picked him up. He's been really good for us. He was one of 2 All-Stars we had this year, Ryan Helsley being the other. Here's TJ Friedel. There's a blooper into shallow center. Rojas comes in, makes the catch. And just like that, we are going to the 8th inning. Sonny Gray has a you-know-what going on. Here's Burleson. 2-1 pitch, that's fouled away. St. Louis, quick manage, base hit, double play. Another base hit for Duran. Pitching change, Herrera strikes out. I didn't realize Sonny Gray's got the you-know-what going on. Strikes out, Caminero 1 away. Though he's thrown 105 pitches in this game. There goes 1 into right. Burleson makes the catch. And that's out number 2. Cade Marlowe breaks out of a 2 for 23 slump. 3-hit performance versus the A's. Here's Aranda. Grounder to Win. Fires to first in time, and we go to the 9th.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Johan.
Andrew Want is the reliever for the Rays. Grounder, double for Nootbaar. A walk for Contreras. Force out. A walk. Cardinals had the bases loaded for Burleson. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. Burleson smacks one into left center field. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in. Here comes a 3rd run. And the Cardinals, for the 2nd time today, with a 3-run double that unloads the bases. Edwin
Number 63.
Yukita? Yuseta. Wynn hits one to right field, back at the wall. This one is off the wall. Mason Wynn makes an 11-0 game. 13 doubles for him on the year. Here's Duran. He strikes out. Sonny Gray has a no-hitter going to the bottom of the 9th. He has thrown over 115 pitches. Keep in mind, we've had the quick counts on today, so that's kind of why his pitch count is pretty high. There's a strikeout. He didn't pick up his first strikeout until the 4th inning. Here's Xavier Isaac, 1-2 pitch. Another strikeout. And now the batter is Danny Jansen. 3-1 pitch. Curveball dropped right down the middle. A pitch that could have easily been hit. Into right field, Burleson is there. This should do it. And Sonny Gray has thrown a no-hitter against the Tampa Bay Rays. For the first time since 2001, a St. Louis Cardinal has thrown a no-hitter, and it's none other than Sonny Gray. Oh my goodness, what a stream this was. And that's all we got for you here tonight for Cardinal Baseball here on Let's Talk Sports. We might do another stream here in a little bit. But what a game this was. 11-0 is the final score. Sonny Gray, you are the man.